I've been always fascinated on how movies were created, where the lights were set, the framing of the shots, the camera movements, and the list goes on. The more I practice, the more I realize that gear really does matter sometimes. Don't get me wrong, I believe the best gear are the ones that you already have. But using the right tool for the job makes your life easier. There's this one specific look that I really want to make, but it is hard to do without using the right lens. I'm talking about anamorphic lenses. You probably see those shots in the movies that have super wide aspect ratio, or those oval bokeh at the background, or the distinct horizontal lens flares. Yeah, that's anamorphic lenses. I like the look so much that I even tried faking it by using wider lenses, putting black bars on my footage, and use those lens flare overlays. Anamorphic lenses are either extremely expensive, that it is impractical to buy one if you're just a hobbyist, or it is too heavy or bulky to even bring it with you. Until this lens was released by Sirui. It's a 35mm 1.6 squeeze t2.9 or about f2.8, and it is available in many different mounts. When I first saw this lens, I was like, this thing is tiny. And then I saw the name carbon fiber anamorphic lens. Well, carbon fiber and anamorphic lens in the same sentence doesn't sound affordable. But to my surprise, it is somehow closely priced to spherical lenses. So I was so happy when Sirui reached out and asked me if I wanted to test the lens. Obviously, I didn't hesitate to say yes. It's light and relatively small for an anamorphic lens. There's got to be some compromises on this lens, and I will tell it to you later. The first time I used it, I already fell in love with the footages that I got. It was like from a movie. It makes ordinary things look so cinematic. There's a different vibe to it and it makes me want to shoot more. But there's some few things that I want to mention. Firstly, it's a manual lens, so if you're not used to manual focusing, this will make you practice more. Secondly, you need an external monitor to better gauge your focus and de-squeeze the image if your camera doesn't have built-in de-squeeze function. There are just two things that I really wish this lens has, and that is a wider aperture and closer minimum focus distance. Having T2.9 with 3 feet focusing distance won't give you any blurry background or big bokeh balls. If you really need to shoot objects closer to the lens, you have to use diopters. They are inexpensive, but sometimes when you stack filters together like ND filters, it is hard to remove one or change one if there are multiple filters on top of each other. So here are some sample videos that I took with Sirui 35mm anamorphic lens. All in all, it's a wonderful lens. I believe it is made for us solo creators, solo filmmakers who are in a budget and still want to achieve that anamorphic look. Thanks again, Sirui, for sending me this lens and allowing me to try it. And for those of you who want to check this lens out, I have a link and a discount code for you in the description, and I will see you again next time. Peace.